In today's video, I'm talking about a feature called Auto Speak on the Apple Watch and how to use it. What's up, VIPs? Welcome to Life After Sight Loss TV, the place to help you discover life after sight loss. My name is Derek, and if you're a regular subscriber, well, thank you and welcome back. And if you're new around here and you want to learn more about living your life to the fullest as a visually impaired person or a sighted supporter, well, go ahead and get started by hitting that subscribe button and turning on those notifications so you don't miss another single episode. So it's no secret that I have an Apple Watch, and in fact, I recently did a video about the exercise and workout features on the Apple Watch, which I'll link down below. But somebody recently asked me about the Auto Speak feature on the Apple Watch. Now, the Auto Speak feature is a basic feature when you're using VoiceOver on the Apple Watch. When you have an Apple Watch face, which is the clock, those sort of things, you also have complications, which are basically information that you get from apps like the weather, the battery, the calories you burn, things of that nature. And so you have the watch face, which includes the clock, and then all of those complications. And you can get those complications to auto speak when you tap the watch. At default, you tap the watch and it tells you the time. But if you have auto speak on, it'll tell you the time and another piece of information automatically. That's why it's called auto speak. So let's go ahead and jump into the Apple Watch. I'll show you how to turn on the auto speak feature and what it's like whenever you tap the Apple Watch face. All right, here I am with the Apple Watch, and we're going to go over the Auto Speak feature on the face of the Apple Watch. Now, I have different complications, so let's start with the face.
11:54 a.m.
All right, it tells me the time. Now, I can swipe right and left and get different complications, which are just information from various apps, okay? So if I swipe left,
55 degrees.
It tells me the temperature because I have the weather complication.
Battery.
I also have the battery. And that'll tell me, how much battery is left. If I swipe down,
517 calories.
That gives me my calories, my workout, and we've talked about that before. Now, let's say, for example, I want to know the time and the weather every time I touch the watch. So we're going to go over here
55 degrees.
To the weather. We're going to swipe until we hear the Auto Speak feature.
Control set notification enable auto speak.
All right, so it says enable auto speak. So we're going to double tap.
Auto speak enabled.
Okay, auto speak enabled. Now let's see what happens.
11:55 a.m.
Okay, so now we're going to have to turn the watch face off because that's going to allow it to, do the enable speak. Now, because I don't have my Apple Watch on, it might ask for a password, which is sort of normal if you set up, that sort of thing. But we're going to turn it off, okay? Now we're going to tap this.
11:55 a.m. 55 degrees.
And there you go. 55 degrees, and it told me the time and the temperature because that's the one I wanted. Now, if I'd set up the battery to do that or my calories or whatever to do that, it would have given me that automatically. I mean, it's just very self-explanatory, auto speak. So if you've got an Apple Watch face that has complications, which many of them do, go to that complication, swipe down or up, depending on which way you like to go first, until you hear auto speak, and then you can enable it or disable it with a double tap. Pretty simple, but very nice if you've got something you want to hear every single time, like the weather or the battery percentage or whatever. It'll give you the time and that following complication right there whenever you tap the screen. So that's the Auto Speak feature on the Apple Watch. So there you go. That is the Auto Speak feature on the Apple Watch. It's pretty simple, but if you want to know something like the weather outside and the temperature every single time you touch the Apple Watch face, well, that's the way to do it. And maybe you want to know the battery or how many calories you've burned every single time. Whatever it is, Auto Speak will turn it on and it'll tell you every single time. Now remember, this is for the Apple Watch face, and any complication will work with this. You just swipe up and down on the complication and it'll say enable auto speak, and you can turn it off by just going back, swiping, and double tapping when it says disable auto speak. So if you like that feature, hopefully it'll work out for you. And that's a good little simple trick. And again, it's for VoiceOver users. And so that's really, really nice. So if you're using VoiceOver on the Apple Watch, go ahead and try out that auto speak feature. So my question for you today is this: if you had something auto speak to you every time you tap the face, what would you want? Would you want to know the weather outside, how much battery you have left? Would you want to know how many calories you burned so far in the day? What kind of thing would you want to know every single time you touch that Apple Watch face? I'd love to hear about it, and I know others would as well. So let me know in the comments below. Hey, if you liked this video, if you found it helpful, well, go ahead and show your support by giving it a big thumbs up and sharing it out with somebody that you know. And like I said, if you're new around here and you want to learn more about living this whole visually impaired life, well, go ahead and get started by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell so you get notified of all my new content coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are, and until next time, remember that sight loss isn't the end, it's just the beginning. My name's Derek Daniel from LifeAfterSightLoss.com, and I'll see you in the next one.